NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. In this game, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Utah Jazz. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. With these guys roaming around the painted area, we should see lots of physicality, don't you think?
Yeah, it's always nice to have a big presence at the 4 and 5 positions. Guys that can really change the game with their physicality on the glass and inside.
Here's Hammonds. Jordan, a screen on Holiday. Hammonds. The pass to Jordan. Nobody near George. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Detroit. Yes, that goes in.
Guys, it's hard to shake Harden off his game. He's so strong and skilled. He keeps his balance right where he needs it.
Here's Hammonds. Makes it off the glass.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy two.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And putting that pressure on the rim, that's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Now here's Leonard. His last outing, he had 18 points. Jordan with some nice D.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Payne passes to George. Caldwell Pope outside. Passes it to Hammonds. 6 to shoot. And the rejection by Leonard. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Harden the pass to Jokic, and stolen by Jordan. Fast break, here come the Jazz. Here's Hammonds, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Jokic has the size necessary to deny shots, and it helps when he's engaged on the defensive end.
Now Harden. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
For Utah, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Hammonds, guarded by Holiday. Payne kicks to George. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range, another miss by Utah.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I had a chance to catch up with Utah's head coach. He understands they're facing a team that can put up points in a hurry. He said they need to put forth a great effort defensively to prevent scoring runs. They can't afford to let those guys get hot and stay hot. We'll see who wins the battle of wills here tonight.
All right, David, sounds like they're very concerned about preventing an early run by their opponent.
No doubt. You don't want to play catch-up if you can avoid it. They're going to lean on their defense to try to keep this game in check.
Yeah, and you know, it's a tall task. Great offense tends, in most cases, to beat great defense. They've got their work cut out for them.
And Holiday, here we go. Payne with the block. Here's Hammonds, guarded by Holiday. They get it back. Jordan. And a missed layup.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Here's Leonard over George. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
That one on George.
Team foul.
A superstar who really kind of keeps to himself. Leonard truly leads by example, and it's produced titles.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Here's Hammonds, guarded by Holiday. Hammonds kicks to George. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And Jordan gets it to go on the assist by George.
Offense in the paint is what his coaching staff is looking for from Jordan.
Now here is Holiday. Not a lot of room. And Harden now, top of the key. Gobert with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Harden rejected by Payne. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Here's Hammonds, guarded by Holiday. Hammonds passes to Jordan. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Jokic.
Well, I tell you what, the defender did a good job trying to challenge that shot, but Jordan's strength caused him to create the foul.
Now here is Holiday. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Jokic sets the screen for Leonard. Rebound, Utah. This game against Detroit here, it's their first meeting of the season.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
The giant wingspan and hands of Leonard, those help so much when he's on the break.
Here's Hammonds, guarded by Holiday. George against Leonard. The shot by George, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Jokic kicks to Leonard. Jokic with his screen on George. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. And a slow start out of the gate for a few teams. We thought, Greg, we're going to be title contenders.
Yeah, and sometimes when you're talented, you play down to your competition. This might just be a wake-up call. I think ultimately these clubs, though, will be fine.
And the Pistons making a change here. West is checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. Utah leading. Hammonds passes to Payne. Leonard with the steal. And Holiday has it in the corner. George against Leonard. West setting the pick for Leonard. The feed now to West. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Tough points from one tough guy. West injecting some enthusiasm into the game.
Payne with a screen for George. Pass to Payne. Latrey. The shot, no good. And it's Detroit the other way. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Now, here's Caldwell Pope. Here's George. Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Well, I like how Jordan embraces his role on this team. I mean, it's all about rebounding and putbacks for him at the offensive end.
Gobert, the screen. And Holiday kicks it to West. Back to Holiday. The Pistons working the ball around now. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Utah trailing here. And a first time out of the game called for Utah. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
So for the Pistons, Thompson, he's checked in for Gobert. Ellis comes in for James Harden. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Drew Holiday. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Al Horford's checked in for Jordan. Saric comes in for Payne. Jared Jeffries, he's checked in for George. And it's Duncan in for Hammond.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit.
Utah foul. Duncan. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Thompson. 9 points last game out. The shot's good on the assist by West.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Duncan. Saric just screen on Westbrook. Here's Duncan. That one wide left.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Now, here's Thompson. West setting the pick for Thompson. Pass to West. And the rebound goes to Duncan. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. They trail by 1. Ellis against Caldwell Pope. Back to Duncan. Clock at 6. From deep. He's off on that one. And the Pistons now going the other way. There's the pass to Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with a little extra pizzazz.
Jazz trail by 3. Duncan outside. Outside, Horford. Saric inside. He's covered by Leonard. Just 4 to shoot. Jeffries the pass to Saric. The Jazz again can't hit it. The Pistons on offense. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Westbrook no good. And for the Jazz, they're shooting looking a little out of sorts early. 37%. Here is Jeffries. He's covered by Leonard. Passes it to Caldwell Pope. Here is Jeffries. He kicks it to Duncan. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. 1:33 left in the first quarter of the game. Duncan against Leonard. Driving in. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Boy, a wicked dunk by Leonard, showing this defense just how explosive he can be.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Ellis against Caldwell Pope. Here's Horford. Rebound by the Pistons.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Here's Caldwell Pope following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook against Duncan. Outside, Horford. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
to Thompson. West setting the pick for Thompson. And another shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
And so long and aggressive from there. Thompson knows how to get the defense to foul.
For Detroit, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And so he hits both. Here's Duncan. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. For 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Detroit Pistons ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Harden with it. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Rockets in Houston.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. Couple blocks in that game as well.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
You know, guys, when you look at those numbers last year for him, I think it does affect how much you're willing to go after contact because you're a little fearful of getting to the foul line unless you're in the and one situation. Too many trips to the line when you shoot it as poorly as he does. actually can hurt you.
Detroit with the ball after the basket by Utah. Here's Harden. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
You know, there's a reason Harden's at or near the leaders in free throws attempted every season. You know, he's really honed in on that ability to draw fouls. He's made it virtually an art form.
Drew Holiday. He's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for Utah. 11-point game. Pass to Hammonds. Shoots the 3. Gobert pulls it in.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Duncan after Drew Holiday's score. Here's Hammonds. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
Now here is Holiday. There's the drive. Jokic kicks it out to Harden. Jokic with a screen on Duncan. Shot clock at 5. Harden, no good. Jazz trail by 13. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's him. Hammonds drops in the tray. Hammonds got 9.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 6. To the paint. It's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan. Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. Andre Jordan is second.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Gobert with a screen for Holiday. Feeds to Gobert. Utah with the rebound. Utah calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And the Jazz with some changes. Payne, he's checked in for Jordan. And Paul George is subbed in for Green. Jazz trail by 10. Duncan, the pass to Payne. Right wing. Here's Hammonds. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Utah with the ball after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. Horford with the screen on Thompson. Horford high post from the stripe. That one a little long. Pistons leading by 10. Crafty move. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
You know, in the case of Drew Holiday, having 2 brothers in the league, I think probably is added motivation for him to excel.
The Pistons have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. And the first one drops. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for the Pistons. Jared Jeffries, he's checked in for the Jazz. Both free throws good from Holiday. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. George against Harden. Duncan outside. In the corner, Horford with it. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Horford's got 5 now.
Horford's three-point shooting has really developed. Been an impressive journey for him. He understands the value of being a big guy that can spread the floor by making threes.
Now here's Gobert. Kicks it loose. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert.
Rudy Gobert.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Jazz trail by 9. Duncan finds George. There's the triple. Detroit with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Leonard the pass to Holiday. Back to Leonard. Gobert with a screen for Leonard. Puts the move on. Right side Holiday. Back to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Now here's Duncan. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. George against Harden. Just 5 on the clock. Horford no luck.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Thompson dishes to Leonard. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Paul George.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Detroit with the rebound. Here's Holiday. No good on the shot. George with the defensive effort. Fires from 14, and he hits the jumper for 2.
George does not need a lot of space to get his shot off, and he's become quite proficient in the mid-range.
Leonard with a screen on Duncan. Holiday the pass to Leonard.
And let's check out some stats for Horford. Great showing for him last season. He was around 12 points a game, 8 rebounds and 4 assists. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
That one misses. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for Utah. Jeffries kicks to Horford. There's the pick. Got a piece of it. And finished off by Horford.
Well, you can't afford to give Horford that type of advantage inside. As soon as you do that, you're cooked.
Gobert with a screen on Duncan. Here's Holiday. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Horford.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. He's checked in for Al Horford. Both free throws good from Holiday.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Now here's Duncan. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Boy, the high-flying acrobatics of George, something to behold. When he leaves the ground for these alley-oops, you drop your jaw in awe.
Holiday against Duncan. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Holiday. And 11 points for Kawhi Leonard.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Duncan kicks to Caldwell-Pope. Right side George. With his first shot attempt. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
You know, after averaging just 1 assist per game as a rookie, George has really upgraded his passing game.
And it's time for an injury report. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on DeAndre Jordan. David?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer of the Jazz gave us some information. He confirms that it is a sprained ankle. And as you'd expect, it's very swollen and it's causing him a lot of discomfort. Well, this is definitely unlucky, and especially right at the start of the season. The adjustments will be plentiful going forward. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Hopefully everything works out for him. Here is Harden. following the bucket by the Jazz. And Harden with the stuff.
Harden is known for his creativity. Can't lose him in the screen and roll, or he'll take you to school.
Here's Duncan. Pass to Jeffries. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Duncan's got his third assist on the night.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. For the Pistons, David West, he's checked in for Gobert. Ellis comes in for James Harden. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Drew Holiday. And Utah with a change here, too. Sharge checked in for Jared Jeffries. Now here's Westbrook. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
You know, one of the things you have to do to try to stop Westbrook is get physical with him. Bump him, slow him down some, especially on drives where he's looking to go right downhill, down your throat.
Here's Caldwell Pope. The pass to George. Fires the three. Rebounded by Ellis.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here's Ellis. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Leonard looking around with the drive, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
He is a strong finisher with momentum behind him. You won't see Leonard lose his touch or balance on his drive. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's Thompson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
And you can't afford to bail out a dynamic shooter like Thompson. He'll make you pay at the line.
For the Jazz, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Payne. Green comes in for George. And it's Hammonds in for Duncan. Jazz trail by 11. Caldwell Pope passes to Green. For the three. And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play here in the half. Thompson sets the pick for Leonard. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Hammonds kicks to Green. Jordan a screen on Thompson. Here's Green. Up again. It's good on the putback.
DeAndre Jordan knows a big part of his job is to gobble up rebounds. That time, an angry putback from Jordan.
West a screen on Caldwell Pope. Ellis can't get it to go. Jazz trail by 11. 1:05 left to play in the first half. Here's Jordan. Lays it up off the glass. Jordan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Right side, Westbrook. Leonard sets a screen for Westbrook. 4 on the shot clock. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Westbrook's got 8 points.
One thing you can count on with Westbrook, he is always in attack mode. That's 24/7.
Charge a screen on Thompson. Here's Green. And the shot goes in.
Jeff Green.
Green's got his first 2 points.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
And so is Detroit, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, what happened defensively that slowed them down in the first half?
Well, we're active. They're missing a few shots they normally make. You know, we just got to compete. We got to keep competing the way we are.
Thanks for your time, Rick. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for the Detroit Pistons.
They are just attacking on the offensive end. Physical play is sending them to the line consistently, and that's where they've been cashing in big time.
Yeah, they have the defense out positioned, reaching for the ball. Love their approach.
And let's take a second now to see what the fans are saying on social media. And a totally random question we picked out. It's from Eric James 123. Why is it that EJ is the best dressed guy on the set?
Let me check your phone, honey.
Why?
Yeah, let Shaq inspect it because that has to be a burner account. No one thinks you're the best dressed up here.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Here's Holiday, and he uses the glass on the layup. Holiday's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Detroit.
Boy, when he puts his head down now, Holiday is like a controlled bull heading into the ring. A lot of ferocity, but it's under control.
Jazz trail by 11. Here's Hammonds. Kicks it to Payne. Passes it to George. Jordan trying to free himself up. George, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Holiday gets the bucket.
You know, Holiday is one of those rare guards who's as physical as any other player on the floor. Holiday busting it up inside.
Now here's Payne, and here's George for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And Utah has possession. Following the bucket by the Pistons. Jordan a screen on Holiday. Hammond shot is off.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
And Holiday kicks to Leonard. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Pass to Jokic, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Detroit. On Sunday, it'll be the Phoenix Suns coming into town. And then on Tuesday, they'll start it on the road and play the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And looking at that Timberwolves matchup, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Another shot. He lays it in. And the Pistons lead by 17.
And how about the recognition by Gobert I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Leonard. Coming off a terrific season and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And he sported some of the quickest hands in the league last year, putting him top 3 in steals. He was consistently all over the basketball. Payne passes to Hammonds. The Jazz with another miss.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And it's good for 2.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Hammonds, guarded by Holiday. Hammonds kicks to Payne. Outside, George. Just 5 to shoot. Tipped away. Leonard with the steal. And here comes Leonard, leading the fast break. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Hammonds. Shot clock at 6. Jordan with a screen on Holiday. Another miss by Utah.
Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
Pass to Jokic. George against Leonard, and there's the pass to Gobert. Now, here's Jokic, guarded closer. Back to Gobert. Over Payne, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Utah calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of if you don't want your pocket picked. Here are last season's steals leaders. In the 3rd spot, Kawhi Leonard. And, of course, Paul George.
And with all the steals these two came away with, they probably put a thought in the back of every opponent's head, and it wasn't a very good thought.
And so George will bring it up for Utah. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. To the middle, and George with the stop.
And powering it home. He ends a 12-0 run by Detroit.
Detroit leading by 19 points. Holiday looking over the floor. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Personal foul.
Hey, when in doubt, go hard to the rim. I love the mentality from Holiday. Gets him to the line.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. And the Jazz with some changes. Horford comes in for Payne, and it's Duncan in for Hammonds. Both free throws good from Holiday. In the 3rd quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Holiday against Duncan. Pass to George. Horford sets a screen for George. Well, good with the triple. For Detroit, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. George against Leonard. Gobert with a screen on George. Leonard attacking, and it's Leonard with the jam.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And here's George for 3.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Harden kicks to Holiday. Gobert with a screen on Duncan. Holiday attacking. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 5 rebounds tonight. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Jordan. Now George. 6 on the shot clock. High post shot. And the shot goes in. George has got 4 this quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Jokic sets the screen for Holiday. And he gets the bucket. And here's Duncan. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. And the 3 off target. And the Pistons with possession. They're on an 18-4 run right now. Leonard the pass to Jokic. Good work defensively by Horford. Guys, nothing has really come easy for him today.
Yeah, definitely not their best basketball.
Yeah, you got to be careful how you defend Caldwell Pope because he's got great speed and he knows how to use it to draw contact.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 10. Now George. To the left side wing. Horford. And finished off by Horford.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Now here's Harden. Gobert trying to get open. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 12 in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
It's good.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Westbrook dishes to Thompson. Pass to Gobert. That shot off. Great D that time from Jordan. Caldwell Pope against Westbrook. The pass to George. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Horford with the screen on Westbrook. Here's Caldwell Pope.
Looking now at some numbers for Paul George. He's coming off an excellent season. Averaged about 29 points a game last season. 5 rebounds and 3 assists. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
Monte Ellis checked in for the Pistons. A switcher also for Utah. Charge is checked in. Gobert with a screen on George. Westbrook passes to Gobert. And that one, good.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Here's Charge. Good D by Thompson. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Now, here is George. He's got 12. Passes it to Horford. Over Gobert. The Jazz with another miss. Pistons leading by 23. Outside Westbrook. West outside. On the wing, Thompson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Relentless effort from Klay Thompson. He gets the foul and pushes right through for an and one.
Hammonds, he's checked in for Paul George.
Klay Thompson.
What's up?
That free throw good from Thompson.
A legendary shooter, Thompson is also a versatile defender who plays with great energy on both sides of the ball.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to Hammonds. And just miss after miss right now.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target. First in scoring. And how about second in the league in three-point shooting? They are as good as anybody at opening up the floor.
And having the best offense in the league last season, they were an opponent that no team wanted to face. It's his first trip to the line.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. The three-pointer is right on target. Caldwell Pope's got 7 points.
I think Caldwell Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
Thompson outside. West setting the pick for Thompson. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Thompson's got 6 in the quarter.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He has 7. Here's Hammonds. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's good on the way in. 11 points in the game.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Here's Westbrook. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Caldwell Pope against Ellis. Pass to Hammonds. We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. Sharch finds Caldwell Pope. Here's Horford. Detroit with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's Westbrook. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Wow, Westbrook, so athletic. He looked virtually unstoppable there.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
And that one's good, Hammonds.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Westbrook with it. 14 points for him. He takes it in, and it's sent back by Horford.
Horford doing a nice job that time using his length to get that shot blocked.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And Utah making a change here. Green's checked in.
Jeff Green.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting not great, 40% for the game. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Horford sets a screen for Green. Connects in the foul line jumper.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
Now here's Westbrook. He's covered closely. Kicks it out to Ellis. A 3-ball. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one.
This is what makes Monte Ellis so dangerous. I mean, he's got great quickness off the dribble, but also when the catch and shoot is there.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Here's Steffens, inside, Green, and it's blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Jokic with the screen on Duncan, and it's Ellis penetrating, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Outside against Green. Pulls it up. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Ellis with it. Guarded now by Duncan. Clarkson kicks to Ellis. Clarkson passes to Jokic. That shot is off. The Jazz go the other way with it. Sharge dishes to Duncan. Jazz passing it around. Charge a screen on Ellis. Here's Stevens. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Now, the defense was far from awful. However, he's still got to make these shots, in my opinion.
Ellis, the pass to Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Well, that's a really solid decision by Ellis to throw the ball over to the open teammate, showing off his unselfishness there.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Charge a screen on Whiteside. Green with the ball. Now defended by Jokic.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Whiteside sets the pick for Jokic. Oh, that's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Ellis surveying the D. Second shot opportunity. And he stays with it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Ball goes to Utah.
Payne, he's checked in for the Jazz.
Payne.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Stevens, the pass to Duncan. That one falls.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Clarkson with the ball. Now Green defending, and stolen by Payne. Here's Stevens. He doesn't hit that one. And Detroit the other way now. Now, here's Clarkson.